In Start Me Up today, joining me now is Nichelle Binford. She is the owner of Dream Chef Kitchen. So thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
You have one of the most fascinating startup stories I think we've done in a long time here. You actually were in prison at one point, correct?
I was, yes. I was in federal prison for 14 months.
What was your crime?
So I committed perjury and obstruction of justice. Those were my charges.
I can't imagine going from that and trying to get any kind of loan to start up a company. So did you have to try to get a loan?
Yes. So I got a personal loan at first from a private investor, and then we ran out of money to finish the project. And then I was able to get a loan from David Duick with the CNI Micro Lending Company.
Were you always in a position where you wanted to actually be a chef or own your own business, even throughout all of this?
Definitely. Well, even before I went to prison, I was in culinary school. So I knew I was good at cooking, I was good at hospitality, and I had a lot of customer service experience. I've been cooking since I was 5. So what better way to work for yourself than to do something you love?
Personally, what did you do to get this far then? To go from going to school, having these big dreams, to having the unfortunate position of going to prison, and then now being a boss?
So it was a lot of determination and hard work. I just wouldn't give up. When doors were closed on me, I just kept working and kept one foot forward. The other thing was building relationships. The lawyer, the attorney, Brendan Schiller, on my case, he lost my case. But once I came home, he paid attention to the way I was moving and what I did. He paid attention to the fact that I was very driven and I didn't let going to prison deter me. And he always wanted to be affiliated with the restaurant. So he introduced me to his mom, Helen Schiller, and a few other people, Walida Wilkie, who then introduced me to David Duick, and the rest is history.
That is an amazing story. So tell us about your business. How's it going? You just opened up the kitchen, correct?
Yes, so we opened up Southfleet January 8th, and we had a grand opening this past Saturday before last on the 27th, and it has been a whirlwind. It's been going really well. Of course, we have our winter days where sometimes things are a little slower, but then that just gives me time to perfect the recipes and to perfect the craft. So it's great. I see the possibilities and I see what the future holds, and I'm excited.
And you see possibilities in a section of Chicago. This is the west side of Chicago where some people might stay away from.
Yes.
You're diving into this area.
I am. I feel like in every area, be it Inglewood or Garfield Park, the West Loop, it was always something else before. It was these busy areas now, and people took risks and they took chances and they opened up businesses there, and probably to their advantage because the rent was a little cheaper. Then that drives competition, and it just it makes a difference to be there first sometimes.
It does. We saw that happen with Oprah. She came into the West Loop, and now that is a thriving area. Google is there now.
Yes.
Thanks so much for coming on our show. All our best to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.